Hello everybody. Before we get started with what is called the pitch, I do want to show you the book 44 Days Backpacking in China in print form. I sold out my private stock that I got printed back in China that I was using for book signings everywhere. And I actually had to order this one from Amazon to have my own personal copy to show you. You can see the beautiful color photographs on the front, and there's the back, and there's the theme of China, Europe, and the United States. And I just want to show you on the inside, each section is a theme. So for example, each province that I went to, there was rules of the road. This one happens to be in Gansu, and so it's knowledge, and there's criticism, dissent, culture. There's all different kinds. And then there's just the pictures are just amazing. I took each one of them individually, went through thousands, and sorted out all kinds, and really picked, some really good photos. Each of them has a nice detailed caption, so you can see everything, and they go along with the story that I told about everything I did. Just pictures and pictures and pictures, just everywhere. 125. There they are. And these are people I met, and talked to and got to know, and places I went, and just these are just the pictures of at the end of one of the provinces that I went to. That was Guizhou, and then there's a map, beautiful map, and then a detailed itinerary everywhere, every one of my places that I traveled, whether I went by bus, train, walked, or whatever, how long it was, the date, and the whole bit. The whole itinerary is there, all 12,746 kilometers. And then you will see the back has a huge reference guide and abbreviations. You can see here a whole pronunciation section for you to help you with your Chinese. And then a glossary. There's a huge glossary with over 1,000 references. And then there's a massive index in the back, so you can find everything. So now I'm going to start my pitch. All right, here we go. Switch over. Why you should read the first book of the China Trilogy, 44 Days Backpacking in China, the Middle Kingdom in the 21st Century, with the United States, Europe, and the fate of the world in its looking glass. In riding 44 days, I traveled 12,500 kilometers on foot, by bus, and local trains in 6 of the poorest regions of China, including the Tibetan Plateau, talking to hundreds of locals, in Mandarin, of course, during all of my visits. I went to Inner Mongolia, Ningxia, Gansu, Sichuan, Yunnan, and Guizhou. I trekked through some of the remotest areas of China where few foreigners step foot, taking back roads, local transportation, eating and staying in the simplest of dives, where real salt of the earth Chinese people live and work. 44 days covers all aspects of Chinese culture and society: food, clothing, languages, minorities, geography, geology, art, architecture, literature, development, infrastructure, governance, politics, ancient and modern history. All the while comparing what I experienced and saw with my 7 years living and working in China, 1990 to 1997. The changes were stupendous, jaw-dropping, and caused me to deeply reflect on how it all fits in with the West and the future of the 21st century. 44 Days includes a 1,000-word English, Chinese, Pinyin glossary, so you do not miss out on a thing, and 125 beautiful photographs taken by me on the ground throughout the journey. I recently sold out my private print copies of 44 Days. Fear not, the fabulously eye-catching color ebook version was never released. However, I am now making it available in non-DRM Apple/EPUB or Kindle/Mobi formats for only US $11 or 10 euros, which can be sent to you as an email attachment. The visuals in the print version are already spectacular. In full color, 44 Days is just that more gorgeous. Trust me, there is no other China travel book like 44 Days. Very few foreigners have my Mandarin language capabilities and the willingness to hard travel in some of the roughest, yet such beautiful and sublime regions of China. It is an unforgettable learning journey of culture, society, and history that blends in modern day geopolitics and makes you a real expert on the Chinese people. Use either fundraiser or PayPal below and then email me. My address is jeff@brownlanglois.com, BROWNLANGLOIS.com, to confirm you sent the money and which format you prefer. Both fundraiser and PayPal take credit bank cards too. Enjoy your vicarious 44 days traveling across China, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Sino best, Jeff.